ॐ लोकाभिरामं रणरङ्गधीरं राजीवनेत्रं रघुवंशनाथं कारुण्यरूपं करुणाकरं तं श्रीरामचन्द्रं शरणं प्रपद्ये. There is very little direct upadesha or advice in Ramayana. If one has to learn the lessons from Rama, he has to observe every move of Rama carefully. Rama does not advise anyone directly. In one rare exception, he gives a detailed lesson on how to run the country. This happens in form of questions he asks Bharatha when they meet for first time during Rama's exile. He first asks Bharatha whether he is looking after the father. Immediately next in his list is Vasistha, followed by his mothers, including Kaikeyi. That Guru takes a step ahead of mother in his list of inquiry is interesting. His long list includes teachers, priests, servants, and doctors. The major part of his advice is regarding the state affairs. He elaborates the qualifications required for ministers, ambassadors, spies, judges, and soldiers. Statecraft issues are discussed in detail. The way decisions should be taken by king gets special attention. The way to take wise counsel from learned ministers, the need and ways to maintain state secrets are also covered in his questions. Rama inquires whether soldiers, servants, and others are getting their salaries and benefits on time. He mentions that if a king fails to do so, they may not stand by him at the time of crisis. His wide knowledge about the kingdom is in full display here. He asks about temples, festivals, agriculture, cows, elephants. Totally, the list goes on to show how well versed he was with his state affairs. Rama makes special inquiry about businessmen. He says it's commerce which makes the nation prosperous, and hence the king should be careful about it. He gives detailed advice on economic matters, expenditures, savings, and treasury. Rama is also keen observer of palace politics. The need to keep cousins in control, the limits they should involve in state affair gets his attention. He is also aware of keeping women folk of palace in good humor. As king is also the judge, matter of crime and punishment gets mentioned by Rama. False allegations against pious people, Rama says, should be handled carefully. He did not want his kingdom to be banana republic. So he wanted even a thief who is caught committing the crime be tried dutifully under law before awarding the punishment. Rama is particular that whenever there is case between rich and poor man, care should be taken to deliver justice without any prejudice. At any cost, Rama insists that common citizens should not feel that state is not for them. Even in other instances, he is particular that king should go to people to solve their problem instead of waiting for them to come to him. King should not be very close to people that they take unwanted advantage of his proximity. At the same time, he should not be feared so much that they don't approach him at all. Rama insists on this delicate balance which a king should maintain in relationships. The ideal picture of king which Rama paints for Bharata is something he always was. When he becomes king after returning from exile, he followed all these rules. Rama clearly says that this is nothing new and this is how his forefathers were ruling. Through his address to Bharata, Rama demonstrates how deeply he had understood the rules of administration. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यां परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु।